Morning everybody, how we doing? Hope everybody's right well and planned everything and on it. I'm on it this morning, all sorted, dinner's sorted, prepped all my food, job done. I ain't got no to worry about now, apart from eating it, and that's not a problem, I always end up eating. So, boot camp tonight, 6:45. I've had loads of messages. If you're wanting, send me a message. It just helps, when you're making games or like that, if I know roughly how many's coming, I can make it work a bit better. Or it might spur onto another idea, or a game that only involves 6 people and then 12 turn up. I could probably split it into 2 but yeah, there's always a way around it. Don't worry about it. But let me know. Get involved. So, it's Tuesday. How are you feeling? Have you planned what you're doing this week? How's your week been going? What's been the best part of your week? That's what I want to know. What's been the best part of your week? So, I've a few people, and they always think there's something wrong with me. Something wrong with me. It don't work for me. It's always, it's different for you. And it's not. It's totally not. Today, you've got to realise, right, if it's not working for you, right, it's got to be down to 3 things. Patience. You're not being patient enough. We didn't gain weight in a week. You're not going to expect to lose it in a week. That's what it's got to be. It takes time. Got to be patient. You've just got to not give up. Don't just do something for a week and it not work and then go, I'm out. Morning, Jason. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, you've got to, honestly, give it time. Let it work. Foster's one of them. On it. He's working. He's doing it to letter. He's logging his food and he's doing it accurately. That's another one. If you're not logging your food accurate, how do you know what's happening? You don't. Jason's logging is accurate and he's making a big difference and he knows. And other one could be you're just not exercising, you're not doing it. So you've got to ask yourself, you wanted to lose weight, you wanted to be like this, you wanted to get more lean, whatever it is. You've got to put effort in. You just got to put the effort in and do it. But anybody can do it. Trust me. You just got to believe in yourself. Have a plan. Make it work. And you can do it. Everybody can make a difference. But if it's not working for you, be totally honest with yourself. What is it that you're not doing? There's something you're not doing. You're either not logging your food right, honestly. You're either not exercising or you're just being impatient. You've got to believe in yourself. If you're not doing one of them 3, you will fail. Something will not happen. So, but bouncing around from coach to coach to coach or diet to diet to diet make no difference. Honestly, you've got to realise the only variable in it is you. If you're ready to put work in, then send me a DM. I'll get you started. We will make a difference. I guarantee you. But any diet, right, and I guarantee you, any diet you go on that you're in a deficit, you'll lose weight. Any. I'm not saying you do it healthy way. There's keto. I won't want to be on keto. There's Juice Plus. I won't want to be on that either. But if it puts you in a deficit, you'll lose weight. You'll lose body fat. It is what it is. There's no other way to look at it. So if you don't see a loss, and by loss, I don't just mean weight. We always stick on scales. Always scales, right? You've got measurements. You've got photos. Measurements and photos are my 2. They're the 2 I want to use. Measurements and photos. I'm not bothered what you stand on scales and weigh. I'm not bothered. And I'm sure in time, if you looked incredible and you weighed whatever, you won't care. I'm sure you won't care. So, if you're missing something, it's more than likely, I'll put my finger on, right, you're either not tracking your food properly and being accurate, because it does make a big difference. If you're having mayo's practically just fat. So if you don't weigh it, you can be miles out. And don't forget, fat's 9 calories a gram. A gram don't sound a lot, but when you're squirting it all over your tuna salad, it's a hell of a lot. Or you're just not being patient. patience is one of the biggest things ever. I knew somebody, right? The weight stayed the same, but the tape measure kept coming down, and they weren't happy. And I'm like, but week on week it's coming down. You've got to be happy. Not happy. Not happy. Anyway, I get it because I felt like that when I started. I understand where you're coming from. I understand. We stand on scales, we get obsessed with scales, we get obsessed with weight. And honestly, if your measurements are coming down and you're feeling good, you're going to start looking good. Your confidence is going to grow. That's what you want. That's what you want. You're not bothered about scales. Give up. If you can't deal with scales, just bin them. Honestly, bin them and just use measurements. It's a much better measure of progress. But like I said, standing on scales, it's just not enough. And then when you do stand on scales and you lose your SH1T because you've not moved, but you've lost half a centimetre off your waist or a centimetre, crazy. Bin your scales, bin them. But yeah, if I said to you, right, and I always put it this way, if you could look incredible, right, and you were really happy how you look, really confident, but you put 5 kilogram on, would you be bothered? It'd not happen, but would you be bothered? You wouldn't, I'm sure. If you're watching some morning, if you're watching later, #replay. But yeah, people who are smashing it, right, are people that have been very patient, but they're doing it week on week on week, bit, it's coming off. And it's coming off, like I said, when we put weight on, it doesn't just go over a week. It goes on over months, over years. It's what it is. You'll just keep losing it. Pound a week, pound a week, pound a week, pound a week. It'll disappear. It's what it is. And then you'll look and feel amazing. And you're not just going to put it back on because you know how you've got there. End of the day. You're not just going to go, it's not a yo-yo diet. That's not what we want. How many of them have we been on? It's crazy, isn't it? How many is there available? It's mental. But yeah, photos, paint a picture. Measurements, we tape measure, we can see gradually popping down. That's what we want. Carry on with that. But you need to log all your food. No excuses. I don't care if it's alcohol. I don't care if you've been at a barbecue. I don't care. Whatever it is. Because if I don't log my food for a day, or I log my breakfast and that, and then I go out for my tea or barbecue or whatever, and I think I'm not logging it, I'll eat a hell of a lot more because I haven't seen how much I've had. Now, if I log it, I can sort of then see my carbs. I might have gone 40 gram over on my carbs, and I'll be like, that's enough now. You know what I mean? Gone too far because I've seen it and I've tracked it on my phone. That's what I'm trying to get at. You should log everything regardless. It's just like, it just reminds you that you have gone over. Whereas if you don't see it, out of mind, out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind, whichever which way. But like I said, guys, if it's not working for you, you've got to be honest with yourself. Jumping from coach to coach, jumping from diet to diet, honestly, it's got to be down to you. You're the only variable. That's all I've got for you. If you want to come boot camp later, let me know. Hit me up, send me a DM, whatever. I'll get you booked on. We'll have some fun. It looks like decent weather, so should be good. Wear some sun cream or whatever we wear. See you tomorrow.